What's up, everybody? Welcome to Move the Sticks. DJ and Bucky here. Bucky, week 1 of the NFL season. We've got some good team matchups, but man, we've got some great individual matchups as well.
It's always the battles within the war that determine who wins the game, and so I'm excited to see some of these individual matchups that we have before us.
All right, let's. Everybody loves a list. Let's get a top 3 list here of the 3 matchups we're looking forward to the most this week. I'm going to let you lead us off here with number 3.
Well, naturally, my eyes go to the perimeter. I'm going to look at Revis versus A.J. Green. There we see Revis in his Patriots uniform, but when he previously played against A.J. Green, he really did a great job of getting in him. Revis is a versatile guy that can play press, can play off, does a great job of getting A.J. Green's chest, and really made him work throughout the down. This is something that A.J. Green is going to have to deal with because it is just tough getting away from Revis' stickiness. And then it's his craftiness, his ability to find a way to get the ball out. He really frustrated A.J. Green during their last contest. This is going to be a game where I'm looking to see how far A.J. Green has come in terms of his development.
It'll be interesting to see how much pressure they can get up front on the Bengals because you get some – I imagine in this game they're going to take some shots over the top and try and get A.J. Green. What he does best, Bucky, is just kind of make those acrobatic high-point catches. And so we saw on that, Revis able to cut him off. We saw Revis being able to poke the ball out. Let's challenge Revis down the football field and make him go up the ladder because I think that's what A.J. Green does best.
You know, I think the big thing with Revis, he's an older player. And we have seen at moments, I think everyone will point to the play DeAndre Hopkins was able to beat him down the field. Can the Cincinnati Bengals dial something up with A.J. Green? You talked about his ballerina-like ability to make these toe-tap catches in the back of the end zone. I want to see if he has some of those opportunities. This is something that we've talked about ad nauseum about A.J. Green. Can he make those plays, or will Revis be able to make the plays where he can see the ball, break on the ball, and make plays on that end?
And you also see what kind of pressure they can get up front. Might not be able to take those deep shots if you can't protect and run the football. All right, the number 2 matchup, Bucky, a guy I thought was the best player in last year's draft class, Laramie Tunsil. We know all about the draft day slide, the video, the whole deal. But he's going to be playing guard, and this is not who you want to see in your first NFL start, and that is Michael Bennett. Because Michael Bennett has so many different tricks in his bag. Look at him right here. Just the raw power. You have a soft edge, he's going to find it. He can work his way through there, and a little bit of that too. He is so good with his hands, Buck. And just for a guard, you think about being in confined space. Well, they can actually put you in their scheme. They can actually put you on an island at guard. And you'll see all the different hand moves he can bring. He's got to be ready for the whole toolkit this week. First start, Laramie Tunsil. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. Michael Bennett does a great job of not only working on the outside, but being able to move inside to the 3 technique and be an inside rusher. You talked about his great hand skills, his quickness. He has a lot of tricks in the bag, and I think for Laramie Tunsil, he's going to have to be steady as a first-time player playing inside. How well he's able to kind of handle the craftiness of the veteran could determine if Ryan Tannehill is able to be upright.
So, Bucky, after a successful podcast, do you do the Michael Bennett celebration?
No, but I think we should add that to the lineup.
All right, we'll put that in the mix. I'm looking forward to it. All right, that's number 2. What's the number 1 matchup we're looking for?
Well, once again, we're going to go back on the outside.
You always go outside,
I mean,
Buck.
It's just so easy
always.
to go outside. But I have to include this guy because he's been really the focal point of the all season. Josh Norman versus Antonio Brown. The big thing with Josh Norman is he talked about being the number 1 corner in the game. He has brought a lot of undue attention to himself. We're going to see if he can hold up. We saw him turn his game up a notch against Buffalo, against Sammy Watkins in the preseason. Really did a great job of getting into him. Really made it tough for those guys to get open there. A play on Robert Woods. He challenged him at the line of scrimmage. He frustrated them with the physicality and toughness. I want to see if he can take that same approach and deal with Antonio Brown on the perimeter.
Antonio Brown. Quickness, Bucky. I like Josh Norman, but the quickness he's going to face in this one, not easy.
Yeah, I think that's really could be his Achilles heel because Josh Norman does a great job against bigger receivers because he likes to play the physical
He'll get
style
in at the line.
on the perimeter. He'll make it kind of a battle on the edge. Antonio Brown wants no parts of that. He's going to make it a finesse game. He's going to beat him with quickness at the line of scrimmage. And if he gets the ball, he is spectacular in space. And so I would say with his athleticism, his explosiveness, his dynamic ability with the ball in his hands, he is going to challenge some of Josh Norman's athleticism and some of those limitations. We'll see if Josh Norman can hold up in coverage.
All right, Bucky, this is our first preview week 1 of matchups to watch. Now, we're going to keep doing this throughout the entire season, so I think it's only right. Being our first time, you should celebrate with a Michael Bennett. Dan.
Oh, you think I should wind it up a little bit? I should wind it up?
Yes. That's what I wanted right there. See, I asked for it and he delivers. That's what we do here on Move the Sticks. You can check out all of our video content, by the way, NFL.com/MTS video. You can find them on YouTube.com/NFL as well.